Previously on Black Lighter.
In all seriousness, I don't think Konami's really gonna give us a second round of this action to really get rid of them Japanese. The tail for really never cares. Even if they really need.
Okay, since the Dark Side Dimensions version of Taya is here, I should probably check out her lines and see what I can use for their character deck. Alright then, she has lines for the new Magician Girls, okay, that makes sense, and wait a second. Dark Magician? Unity? Die Dance? Did Konami actually listen to me? Oh man, this can't be happening. Okay, so last year I made a video called Taya Needs More Dialogue and Duel Links, where I gave suggestions for new lines for Taya. This was made after the GX and 5Ds worlds came out, so I kind of had, higher standards for the amount of lines a character should have. But this came out before the Dark Side Dimensions world came out, so while I had some expectation of like a second round of lines for the older characters, I wasn't expecting them to redo the original cast from the ground up. Now, is it a coincidence that this new version of Taya just so happens to have lines for cards I recommended, like Dancing Fairy, Performance of Sword, and freaking Die Dance? Probably. What does that mean? I can say I called it a whole year in advance? Heck yeah! But honestly, I'm still kind of disappointed. Okay, sorry if this sounds entitled, but when the Dark Side of Dimensions versions of Seto, Mokuba, and Joey came out, Konami's sound team took the opportunity to record and reuse new lines for their original version since, well, their actors are still available. They just recorded lines early in the session. Now I thought, okay, this would be the perfect opportunity to redo some of the earlier characters like Bakura, Yugi, or Taya. I mean, they were early characters in Duel Links, so of course they had less lines than a lot of the later characters did. But yeah, so far with Yugi and Taya, I mean, they have a pretty good amount of lines. They're not like, Yusei or Jaden levels, but I'd say good for like a side character thing. But, I went back to the original versions, and what do you know? They don't have any new lines at all. In fact, the only thing new as far as I can tell is that they gave Yugi and Taya cutscenes for Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician, but that's about it. I mean, I can't really put the blame on Konami for this one. Man. COVID-19's been affecting everyone in all sorts of ways. And for voice actors, it's requiring them to record from home, or some just can't record at all due to other complications. I mean, I'm happy with the lines we got so far. I'll take this than just reusing the original lines again. But I'm still kind of disappointed. I couldn't get to hear, more from a lot of my favorite characters. But hey, when that Kybercorp Grand Prix roll comes out, maybe we'll have a chance to get a third line of recordings. Seriously, the Kybercorp Grand Prix world? Couldn't you get that done to the Duel Monsters world?